Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm HoloTide. This is the second time I'm recording this video because I didn't hit record the first time because I'm a big dummy. So leave a like because I'm sad. But today we're tackling a question that I've actually been getting a lot lately. A lot has been happening in this scene, and that's, is Halo the Master Chief Collection worth playing going into 2026? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Some of you are like, dude, these games are 20 plus years old at this point. You're right, but here's the thing. They're still amazing. They're some of the most influential FPS games literally ever made. And with the rise in player counts, the modding scene on PC, there's just so much value in these games, and I think that it's important to talk about because I don't know if a lot of people really realize how influential and how much content there is. So to me, the answer to that question is yes, but let me show you why. So first off, let's talk about what's actually in MCC. If you're new to Halo, you guys maybe come from Halo Infinite, or you're just looking to try something, you get all these games: Halo Reach, CE with Anniversary, Halo 2 with Anniversary, Halo 3, ODST, and Halo 4. So literally hours and hours of content just from the campaigns alone. If you're a completionist, you're going to get even more time out of that as you try to get skulls and legendary and lasso and all that stuff. There's, I mean, over 100 hours easily. And for all that time and all those games, the price is really the huge green flag in all of this. The game is normally $40, but it is constantly on sale for like $10 or less. It's on Game Pass, so it's free. It's literally an amazing value in my opinion, and you compare that to buying something, you know, a new AAA game today for 70 bucks. I just don't think that you can beat the MCC in terms of, you know, what you're getting and the quality for the price. Yeah, they're old, but they're still amazing. But I don't think nostalgia alone is enough to carry a game in 2026. You know, we have Campaign Evolved coming out, and I know that there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of videos on YouTube comparing Combat Evolved and Campaign Evolved. So, in order to form a more rounded opinion, you guys should play Combat Evolved first. But the Halo campaigns, especially the Bungie era ones, represent some of the best single-player FPS design literally ever created. I'm not being a Bungie fanboy here, but there's a reason why these games changed console gaming forever and kind of gaming in general. From Combat Evolved and the level design, which I just had a video come out on liminality, kind of surrealism in Combat Evolved, and how Campaign Evolved needs to somehow replicate that. People are calling it my best video I've ever made. That means a lot to me, so I'm going to leave a link to that in the description and in the comments down below. Make sure you check it out. But Combat Evolved, man, chef's kiss. Then you got Halo 2, Halo 3, iconic campaigns, the set pieces, the music, Scarab battles. You got Reach with its last stand. All those moments in those games, again, iconic, and they hit hard. Oh, and you have Halo 4 with Halo 4 Cortana. Just kidding. That game is genuinely worth playing if you love character development, especially between Chief and Cortana. I think the ending alone is worth playing for, so definitely check out Halo 4. And again, all these games have been enhanced, you know, up to 4K, 120 FPS and stuff. It's beautiful to play these games. You can toggle between classic and remastered graphics. I would play the classic graphics on CE. Halo 2 Anniversary is pretty pretty, though. Pretty pretty. We've got co-op campaign, and I think that because these games were literally designed with that in mind, they're some of the best. There's something special about playing through the entire saga with a friend. I just don't think that modern games replicate that. Yeah, there's live service games with co-op, but I don't know. Halo campaigns are just special, in my opinion, and there's something even more special about playing them with somebody else. There's also the custom game browser. You can find all the weird and wonderful community-made game modes, racetracks, and stuff like that. It's impressive for how old these games are that they have such a dedicated fan base making new stuff. All right, we're going to talk about multiplayer real quick because the honest truth is, while the population isn't what it used to be, you know, there's been an influx of players. It's hard to tell where they're playing. I don't know if they're in the campaign, if they're in multiplayer, if they're playing modded game stuff, but it's, you know, It recently hit a peak of over 12K players, and that's the highest it's been since 2021. Obviously, not Fortnite numbers, but you can find matches, especially at peak times. You know, Slayer, Big Team Battle, popular. Definitely not Fortnite numbers, but you can still find matches, especially at peak times, very easy from Slayer and Big Team Battle. All those popular playlists will fill up quickly, but the multiplayer itself is still fantastic, amazing. They're amazing arena shooter games. The skill ceiling is super high. No loadouts, no kill streaks. Skill-based combat, map control, teamwork. That's all that matters. But you're definitely going to run into people who have been dedicated to these games, veterans who will just absolutely destroy you. But if you stick around and learn the maps and get better, it's a ton of fun. And I honestly think that it makes you a better gamer overall. So let's talk about what makes the Master Chief Collection so special in my opinion, and that is mods. I truly think that they carry the game now, especially with the lack of major updates from Halo Studios. I'm going to leave a link in the description and in the comments to another channel. It's the Halo Mod Showcase. Go check it out, man. Like, some of the stuff that people are coming up with, the Battlefront, Star Wars, and Halo mod, chef's kiss. There's so many, the rebalanced weapons, custom campaigns, overhauls, curse mods, just so much content added on. If it's not hundreds of hours, it can be in the thousands if you're dedicated. So a huge props to them, all the modders and the people showcasing them. If you don't know how to use mods on PC, super easy. You just launch the game with anti-cheat disabled, which means you won't be able to play multiplayer matchmaking, but that's duh. Steam Workshop integration makes it super easy. You just subscribe to a mod, you launch the game, and you're good to go. So hundreds of hours added of additional content. It's like getting even more games for free. So real quick, let's talk about the issues, because I'd be lying if I said everything about this was perfect. The game is essentially in maintenance mode. The last major update was, I think, back in 2023. We've gotten small patches, matchmaking fixes, anti-cheat updates, little bug fixes here and there. So don't expect anything new. No major features, no new maps from Halo Studios. Some people have reported mods breaking after updates. That's super frustrating, but I think that the modders are able to fix this rather quickly. The multiplayer population, stable, definitely smaller than it used to be, and you're gonna be playing people who are really good. The skill gap is real, so don't get too discouraged if you're getting absolutely wrecked by people who have been playing Halo 3 for 15 years. There is a learning curve, but honestly, a lot of those issues are relatively minor when you consider the overall package and the price point. So is Halo the Master Chief Collection worth playing in 2026? If you're asking me, absolutely yes. For the campaign experience alone, one of the best FPS packages you can get. These games range from good, great, to genuinely excellent, all enhanced. I really do think that the story of Master Chief, that journey is worth experiencing, whether it's your first time or you're like me and the weather gets cold, there's snow on the ground right now, and you get the urge to replay those campaigns. The multiplayer is still active enough to have fun with. You got custom games, you got mods that completely adds a new dimension to the experience. Like I said, when it's on sale, it's a no-brainer. So the real question isn't, is it worth playing? It's literally, why haven't you played yet? Or why aren't you playing? Because if you're a longtime Halo fan, you want to relive those glory days, or you're a newcomer curious about what made these games so special, the Master Chief Collection absolutely delivers now. Yeah, it was one of the worst launches of all time, but we got here. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe for more Halo and gaming content in general. Let me know in the comments, are you one of those people that have come back to MCC, or are you brand new to the scene? And what is your favorite Halo campaign? And I will catch you all around the ring. Peace!